And we are live, brother. We are live. One more
All right, all
thing.
right.
I need to do one more thing. I need to mute. There we go. Wait, that's what I'm waiting on right there. Okay. All right, people. This your boy Chris Thorns doing a real talk session with my homie Steven Taylor. What's up with you, brother?
Nothing much. How's it going tonight, Chris?
Man, everything is everything, man. Sitting up here at the workhouse, brother. Now you brought something to my attention that you said you feel like that this process to be get out there was dealing with a black woman that was kind of like trying to throw herself on you as far as sex goes, but you didn't really want to do unless y'all use protection, but she was calling trying to come to you to do this without using protection, brother. And this is kind of crazy. So, man, tell us what happened, man. 'Cause this is just a crazy story.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling you before, I kind of reiterate it from the beginning so everybody can kind of get the story. A few months back, I started talking to this girl I used to work with, and African American young lady, and we hung out for a little while. Had a great conversation, enjoyed each other's company and stuff like that. Things were moving a little bit further. Not really like a dating relationship, nothing like that, but just two adults kind of doing adult things. And so I invited her over to my house, and we were just hanging out. One thing led to another, and we started messing around a little bit. And before it got too far into the engagement, I kind of stopped everything, and I told her that I don't want to have unprotected sex. And literally from the second that I said that, her attitude instantly changed. It was the very first thing she asked me was, "Oh, is there something wrong with me?" And I let her know, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that I don't want to have unprotected sex, not just for the consequences of possibly STD or anything like that, but for the pregnancy issue. Like, I'm still a young man, I don't feel like that's a smart decision for anybody that doesn't want to have kids to make.
Right.
And so we just hung out the rest of the night, whatever, and just left it at that. And a month later, we have a phone conversation. I still talk to her every now and then, and we had a phone conversation. We were planning on hanging out again, but this time I kind of let her know, over the phone conversation that my next partner, sexual partner that I have, I would like her to be on birth control. And when I said that, it opened the floodgate for just just horribleness. I told her, that I want the girl to be on birth control, and again, one of the very first things she says is, "I don't understand why men pressure women to use birth control."
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I don't understand. Like I've said before, I don't know how you can pressure somebody into doing something that's a good thing.
Right.
And so after she said that, I asked her. I said, "Well, how am I pressuring you to use birth control?" And she says, "Well, for men don't know, but women that use birth control, they go through a lot of hormone changes, and it affects their body different." And I simply responded to that with the easiest answer: "Well, wouldn't get pregnant do the exact same thing?"
Mm.
And again, she says, "Well, that's different." Kind of deflects from the question a little bit. And then again, another excuse she says is that if she took birth control, it'd make her gain weight. I said, "Well, so would getting pregnant." And it just seems like every time she hadn't had something to say, it was an excuse for why she didn't want to take birth control, but nothing to the contrary. She felt that using a condom was the only form of birth control that she needed, and that needed to be used. Period. I kind of let her know that it's not a smart thing to rely on. It's just a condom, because obviously, if they worked 100%, there wouldn't be half as many children out there as there are today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then going deeper into the conversation, I kind of let her know, well, it's not even just the birth control issue, but it's also the mind state of the woman taking it. And I said it for a woman to take birth control, that's letting herself and everybody else know that she does have other ambitions besides having children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said it's kind of her. Her retort to that was that it would be a waste of time and I guess her feelings physically of hormonal change and stuff like that to take birth control and not have sex. So she said it would be a complete waste of time to take birth control without being sexually active.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Mm.
told her, well, that would make no sense. I said, women take birth control so that one occasion where they go out to the club and meet a guy and they want to have sex with him, they're protected. They've already took the preventative measures, and have already been taking the birth control, so it now helps them. You know what I mean? They do use a condom as well, but even if the condom breaks, they're using that form of birth control. They have that protection. And again,
Right.
she kind of came back and said that the only way control is if she was already in the act of having sex. So she was already having, and not just one or two times, but constant sex. She said if she was in a sexual relationship and after the fact. So if she felt that, all right, well, we're going to continue to keep having sex, I'll then get on birth control.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So are you telling me, brother, that this chick was saying that she want to get on the birth control after y'all start fucking, rather than taking
Exactly.
preventative measures and take it before the act of fucking. Are you serious?
Yeah. 100%. Yes,
Man,
that's exactly
what?
it.
Okay, what? First of all, what woman thinks like that? I mean, seriously, it's women. Well, I guess we're talking about a black woman in this case. It's a
Yes.
black woman that desperate for dick and attention, and she is willing to put her body at risk, harm, to catch disease and potential pregnancy. That you is spitting this knowledge to her about taking preventative measures, and she just pretty much is completely ignoring that
Yep.
because
She says
because
that men pressure women into using birth control.
how wait. How can a man pressure you to do something? I mean, to do that. How can a
Exact.
man pressure you to do that?
Yep. Because I thought birth control, it's one, the woman's, kind of preventative for getting pregnant. You know what I mean? And for a man to mention that, it should be a good thing. I wouldn't understand how it would be taken to the negative effect. But when, unfortunately, dealing with black women, it's an insult to ask them to use birth control.
I see. I see now.
Yep. And what
I
made the
see.
kind of made the situation worse is like the fact that I was the same guy that she was going to lay down with and have unprotected sex. So for her to come back to me and say, well, the reason why I don't use birth control is because I use condoms, it's a complete lie. So then
Oh
again,
Jesus.
it's another lie that black women use, which if she told me that, I'm pretty sure she told other people that she's had sex with the same thing. So going back on the
Oh,
story, after that argument, we kind of hashed it out, had an understanding. So we decided to hang out again, and I invite her to stay over at my house, stay over the night, hang out, and just have fun. Um, when she comes over, before she comes over, she makes it clear, that she wouldn't have sex with me until she felt like we were friends, which told her that it's kind of not a good thing for a woman to tell a man, that the only way she's gonna have sex with him is if they're friends, or she feels that they're friends, because then now all the guy has to do is make you feel like he's your friend, and that'll be it. So
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
After that, like I said, I kind of against my own wishes, I just like I said, we planned this hangout. So she comes over to my house, and immediately, just kind of, right when she gets there, she starts engaging in sexual activity, not just intercourse, but messing around and things of that nature. And a little bit into it, I stop and let her know, like, hey, I hope you know that it's not going to go any further than this, because I would like the girl that I'm sexually active with to be on birth control. She stops,
Mm-hmm.
looks at me, and says, "Well, that's not what you said the other day."
Oh, Jesus.
And I asked her, I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, you didn't specifically say that you wanted me to be on." And I was kind of like, "Well,
Wow.
I swear we just had a 4-hour conversation the other day about birth control and me not wanting to have sex with an individual. Yes, I didn't state you in particular, but I said the individual that I have sex with, I want to be on birth control."
Right. Right. You still there?
I understand where the disconnect is between her taking birth control and not wanting to take it. You know what I mean? And I told her, I said, at the end of the day, the reasoning being why most men want women to be on birth control is
You still there?
that was at that moment that a lot of pregnancies happen because people only rely on using condoms.
Hey,
Said, well,
you probably need to go back and start it over again because I think your audio went out for a while and you just popped back in. So
no,
kind of started back over what you were saying.
no worries. Um, when I had asked her, or as we started to mess around after she got to my house the other day, I stopped her and stopped the situation and kind of let her know, like, um, this won't be going any further than this, because I don't want to have sex with anybody that's not on birth control. And she stops and says, like, I didn't know that you were talking about me pretty much. You didn't specifically
Oh
say
my God.
that you wanted me to be on birth control.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah. And she said that if anything happened, birth control is because she would go to the store and get a morning after pill. And I said, that is completely backwards thinking. And I don't understand how women could think like that. Usually it's the man that would think in that realm of situation. But like we've discussed before, black women just love DNA. So they try to use any lines and any form of logic to get you to to do what they want. And I let her know, no, it's not going to happen that way. Even though I do have condoms here, I still want you to be on birth control in order to engage in sexual activity. She says, "Oh, well, I don't understand why men, like I said before, like why men pressure women into using birth control." She said,
Oh
"If
wow. Oh wow.
yeah,
Oh wow.
and she's saying that men don't understand the effects of birth control. Get pregnant." I said, "It's a lot less likely that you're going to have an abortion." I said,
Right.
or take the preventative measures of, and B, I said, if you don't even want to use free birth control, what makes you think that you're going to go to the store and spend $60 for one pill when you can get 100 pills for free to prevent
Right.
you having to pay for one pill?
Right. Right.
Again, she uses the same logic of, oh, well, women don't take it because it messes them up, um, their hormones and stuff like that. So you would rather get
What?
pregnant. Yeah. And she's telling me this to my face in person while trying to have sex with me.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Oh man.
we argued
Oh.
we pretty much argued in my room, and I told her straight up, I said, I don't understand your thinking. That doesn't make any sense to me. And, I explained to her, pretty much straight up. I said, unfortunately, I said, you're not even in the position to correct that remedy. So when you're saying, oh, I would get an abortion or I would do this, I told her, I said, unfortunately, I said, financially, just with these couple of examples, I can show you that you wouldn't do that. I said, one, you ride the bus. I'm pretty sure you don't just have $60 to be throwing around getting birth control, getting the morning
Mm-hmm.
after pill. I said, and two,
Mm-hmm.
going back again, you ride the bus. I'm pretty sure you don't have $500 laying around to just get an abortion whenever. You know what I
Hold
mean?
on, hold on. Wait. You told her. Wait a minute. You said plus. Did you say plus you ride the bus? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And see, but you know what? That's funny, but that's true though. I mean, because if you don't have a vehicle, you got to catch the bus to go get the pill. Then you got to spend the money for the pill. Then you got to spend some more money to get back on the bus to get back home. Now, why you want to put yourself through all that?
Exactly. And not even put yourself through all that, but you're not going to do all that. I have transportation and I barely want to go to the store when I'm almost running out of toilet paper.
Right.
So, what makes you think that you're going to take a 4-hour bus ride to Planned Parenthood or wherever to whatever store to get after pill? The whole thing in itself is I don't understand why she's thinking that she's going to rely on this morning after pill.
Right.
Like
Right.
that's what didn't make any sense to me. But like I said, the whole time she's still trying to engage in sexual activity. I heard
Wait.
no.
Wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, brother. Hold on. You can't be serious. So, you kicking logic to this woman from north, west, south, east, and hey, Chaz, how you doing, there? Chaz in the chat room. So you mean to tell me you kicking knowledge to this chick, north, south, east, and west, and she's completely just ignoring everything you saying to prevent this woman pregnant, possibility catching AIDS, chlamydia, what's the other one? Chlamydia,
Gonorrhea.
gonorrhea, gonorrhea, gonorrhea,
I mean,
and
just
you teaching this woman, you a man, you teaching this woman, you teaching this, fuck, I gotta say it, you teaching this whore, because
Black
from what you,
Queen.
right, this so-called black queen, from what you telling me, you teaching this so-called black queen about her body, which her being a woman should already know. That's a
Exactly.
no-no.
Yes, I'm
But
pretty much
she
denying her sex she's adamant about still trying to do it.
Dude, can't nobody be that desperate for dick and attention, brother.
Yeah, and unfortunately, today's black woman is just that. They
Oh
they
my
sit
God. Oh
around.
jeez.
They don't do anything at all. Oh, and that's not even the end of the story. So, like I said, I had her spend the night, so I didn't want to be rude and just end the night. So I still let her hang out and made it abundantly clear that I wasn't going to engage in sexual activity. Her whole attitude changed 100%. She then pretty much just sat there for the rest of the night and just stared at me without saying a word.
Right. Oh my God, brother. Oh my God,
Yes.
brother.
And when I asked her what's going on, like pretty much why are you just sitting there staring at me, she said, "Oh, I just have a lot on my mind." So from then on, that's pretty much all she did. She tried one more time, after that to again engage in sexual activity. Again, I denied her, and she went back to just staring at me. um, in the morning, well, one other thing, kind of embarrassed to say, but one of the other deterrents that didn't make me want to do it is because she didn't wasn't too hygienically fresh. So that's another problem that I've concurred and I've noticed with unfortunately with black women. They're not as savvy about the
Oh, your audio went out. Sound like your audio went out. You still there, brother? You still here, Steve?
you can hear me. But in the morning,
Hey,
unlike a regular person that would
wait. You probably got to start that over again, man, because your audio went completely dead for a minute. So whatever you're saying, kind of start that back over. And you know what? And I'm glad we're having this conversation because by Chelsea being a female, I would like for her to hear this story, because it's a motherfucking ridiculous. It's a motherfucking ridiculous to hear a woman want to do her body like this. But go ahead, brother. Hello? Hello?
hello.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yep. Sorry for my
Uh,
connection issues.
okay. Did you think I was saying?
No, I didn't catch it.
Okay. Well, pretty much I'm glad we kind of having this conversation about Chastity being in the chat room. She's the only one in there right now. I'm not sure if anybody else coming. Well, they say we got 3 watching now, so I don't know who the third person is. But I'm glad that at least a woman is in here listening to this because that's a damn shame that a woman wants some dick that bad that she's willing to fuck her body up and possibly her life. That's a fucking shame, brother. It is.
And that's kind of what I was trying to tell her. I was like, I don't understand why you yourself, when you said that you have different goals and aspirations and having a child is not something that you would want, but you don't want to take birth control. That to me that doesn't make any sense. It almost sounds like a setup, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of
All right, now. What's going on, Steve? Get it together, buddy. Oh, what up, Chaos? How you doing, brother? I hope that ain't me. Is that me jumping in there like that? Can y'all still hear me? Is it me?
let her know like it doesn't make any sense to me why you're saying you don't want to have any kids, but you don't want to be on birth control.
Right.
And it was pretty much the same thing. she used her sister as an example, saying um, that the Depo shot, which is a form of birth control, was taking the calcium out of her bones. And I asked her, I said, okay, well, what did your sister do? She said, well, she stopped using the birth control. I said, was she
Jesus.
still sexually active? She
Oh,
said,
Jesus.
yes. I said, so I was waiting for it. I set her up. I said, so what happened? Said, oh, well, my sister ended up getting pregnant. I was like, well, that's
Oh,
crazy.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
I
Jesus.
said, so I don't understand why you would use your sister as an example as a form of not using birth control if she got pregnant. That was the whole idea. I said,
Uh,
now, did she want to have that baby? She said, well, she loves her child. I said, that's not the question I asked. I said, did she want that child? I said, because once you have the child, then of course, yes, you're gonna love it. Well, not in all cases, but I'm pretty sure, she kind of accepted it. She had 9 months to think about, having this baby. But I said she didn't want the baby. How do I know she didn't want the baby? Because she was using birth control prior to having the child.
you see, this what I'm talking about. This what I'm talking about. A woman that does that. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if you want to have a baby, though, I mean, do what you do, but don't have a baby and then come around because you had so much time, so much time to get rid of this child if you know you're not in a stable place to take care of it. Why do you wait until you get pregnant and then start bitching and complaining and whining and talk about, my baby dad ain't shit, he don't do this, he don't do that, but you knew that before you even procreated with him. Why black women do not understand this, brother? Why?
Yeah,
It's just like K.I. just said, he in the chat. He said it's pretty simple when it comes to birth control and having sex. It is. There's nothing hard about birth control and sex. You ain't got to fill out no application, no nothing. You ain't got to be FDA approved or DA approved. Take the
exactly.
fucking pill.
You just have to have some liquid to drink it down with. I said that I don't understand how you're old enough to want to have sex, but not old enough to want to prevent yourself from having children. If by your admission you don't want to have children, why you wouldn't want to use birth control, and why you feel like a man is pressuring you to use it. So to me, all it
Jesus.
sounds like is you don't want to give up your option of getting pregnant. So it leaves me to think that, well, okay, well, I just don't want to have sex with you altogether then, because obviously it seems to me anyways that you do want to have a child. And if
Mm-hmm.
you got pregnant, unfortunately, unlike you're saying that you would do, steps A, B, and C, you would do none of the above.
Steve, check this out. Check this out. Chastity just said, hell, the shots are free now. The last 6 months, they last 6 months, and you can save the liquid.
Yep. But like I said, she said that her sister took the shots and it took the calcium out of her bones. So rather than her sister being a smart individual and drinking more milk and taking vitamin D pills and things of that nature, she stopped taking the birth control altogether and ended
Oh
up
my
getting
God.
pregnant.
Oh
You
my God. Oh my God. Oh my
know what
God.
I mean? So
Hold on, bro.
that kind of
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
just kind of throws,
Hold
like I
on, bro.
said, throws me for a loop. I don't understand it.
My, my, my God. Hold on. Oh my God. Let me marinate this shit in for a minute, man, because I don't think I never dealt with a female like that before, man.
And this is, like I said, the conversation that we're having is not this conversation is not over the phone. We're having it face to face in
Face
person
to face. Right.
in my room while, like I said, while she's trying to still engage in sexual activity, while I'm letting her know.
Steve,
And
Steve, hold on. Chastity, do not apologize for your language, baby. Speak your mind. That's what my forum about. Speak your mind. And yes, she is a whore. She's a whore. And she is dumb. Don't say sorry for your language, because I feel the same way. You know what I'm
yeah, no,
saying? And
you
K Chaos just said, he said it's mostly young adults, so it's children raising children, and they aren't getting the right sex education. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. They getting educated from looking at these whores in the street. They getting educated for these other teenagers that hanging around because they fucking better than the grown ups. That's what they getting their education around. And it's peer pressure. And once they see that peer pressure and they see their friends getting dick holler, hooping, hollering like a damn gorilla or whatnot, they interested to see what it's like too. So once they get a taste of that dick, they gotta keep coming back for more, brother. They gotta keep coming back for more. So yeah, they getting their sex education in the streets. Chaos is right. They sex education in the streets. And you know what, brother? And I hate to say this, a lot of these mothers teach these girls to act like that. I know one
Yep.
right now. I know one right now. We sit up there and put her daughter on some dick for some money. I know one right now. They would do that.
Yeah.
You, that's scum. That's scum, brother.
Yep.
That's scum. But they
And
queens though. We coons and fuck boys when we bring this up. You know what I'm saying? But we treat our child right. How matter of fact, how old is this young lady you talking about?
she's 20 years old.
And you old enough to know you doing wrong. But see, she ain't met nobody like you. She used to these nasty niggly bears. Soon as she opened her legs up, fucking the shit out of her. Cause you know you got
Yep.
niggas now that just fuck anything that got a hole in it. So she's not used to you breaking her down. So what it is, she tried her best to fuck you for some reason, cause she's not used to being rejected. But she made a match, and you was a smart man. But you did admit that you almost slipped, right?
Yep. I almost was one of those guys that that thought was his dick and not the other way around. But like I said, I caught myself. I managed to hold my urges at bay and I just let her know. And at the midpoint of our conversation, we argued a lot. And I kind of told her the reason why. She said straight out that there's women out there that want to be single mothers. I said that's perfectly
Oh
fine.
my god.
I
Oh
wait. I
my.
said that's perfectly fine. I don't understand though why you want to be a single mother and have my child when I told you I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
have children in the first place. So why
Mm-hmm.
would you not go out and find a guy that wants to have a kid and have his child?
Mm.
So most of these relationships or most of these men out there that are called deadbeat fathers and things of that nature, they let the woman know prior to them even getting pregnant they didn't want children.
You know, I'm glad you just said that, brother. Because Chastity just said something about that. She said, I can't stand when they get the man, be mean to them, and then put them on blast. And she is absolutely right. Because both of y'all played a part up in there. Don't sit up there and criticize him like you just righteous. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You open your legs, you whore. You know
Yep.
exactly what you was doing.
And she gave me, of
You
course,
know
the
exactly what you're doing.
she of course gave me the other black woman mantra. She said that some women, feel that the baby is a blessing, and that's why they don't want to get rid of it. I said,
Oh my God.
God will
Oh
never,
my God.
God will never bless you
Jesus Christ.
with a bastard unwedded baby. That doesn't.
Hold on, Steve. Hold on. People in the chat, are you hearing this man? Are you hearing this man? I hope y'all hearing everything what he's saying. Do y'all see
I'm
what he's saying about stupid whore?
I'm
What
telling
the?
you guys 100% the truth, literally
Oh
verbatim
my God.
our conversation, and
What's going on, Augustus? What's going
it
on,
really
Augustus?
sucks. It really sucks that I
Oh
really had
my
this
God.
conversation in real life. Like it actually occurred. I was just like, this can't be possible. Like I just don't get your thinking. Like that makes no sense. And like I said, I feel sorry for the next person that she decides, to catch up. And that's literally the game that these girls are playing now.
I don't. I don't. I don't because if he is stupid ass fool to sit up there and fuck this woman, and he's doing like you, talking sense to her, and he still fuck her, I feel no remorse for him. He get what he deserved. I feel no remorse for him. Fuck him and fuck her too. No remorse. See, I get tired of hearing shit like this, brother. Well,
Yeah.
now this actually the first time I done heard a story that you actually was talking sense to a black woman, but yet she still trying to throw her pussy on you. This the first story I'd ever heard of, brother. Boy, I'll tell you something about it today. outside of somebody like that. As a matter of fact, Chastity asked a good question, man. I'm
Nah,
asking
get
you
the
a
shit
question.
into the sticks. That's
Chastity
it.
asked a good question. I'm gonna ask you that in a minute. She asked a good question because I actually thought about that myself. Um, dude, I love black women, but I'm just still hanging on that tidy little thread of string, almost to the point that I'm trying to say fuck all of them, you know. But I'm
Oh no,
still holding on to that
I
tidy
think I've
piece of
made
string.
the conscious decision after, and not just after this. This is like what kind of solidified it for me. But prior relationships dealing with black women have kind of been the same way. One of my other exes, she was the same way. She refused, to use birth control. She said the same thing, that it messed with her
Oh,
hormones,
oh,
and that she didn't want
hold
to
on, hold
gain
on,
weight from it.
hold on, Steve. Hold on. Hey, Chaos. Hey, appreciate you, brother, for stopping by. Actually, the reason I didn't send out the actual Hangout link, brother, because it was just a conversation between me and him. So it's kind of like a real talk between me and him. So that's why I didn't send out the link to actually get on the panel because this was something that he wanted to talk about. So, but I do appreciate you coming by in the chat, brother. And yeah, come next time too, brother. You whatever show we have, you can get on the panel, man. But it's kind of like a real talk session between me and Steven. So appreciate you coming in, brother. But now, let me ask you this question that Chastity said. Her question was, why did you stay for that conversation?
Say it one more time.
Chastity asked her, why did you stay for that conversation?
Stay for the
Why do
conversation.
you just yeah?
Oh,
Why I guess in a
she was
sense
at my house.
I guess in a sense she asking why did you even continue to entertain that conversation?
Oh,
I
furthered
I peace chaos peace peace.
it furthered my interest on how far she was gonna dig that hole, pretty much. So I
Mm-hmm.
just how many different excuses she was gonna give, pretty much, for one, not wanting to be on birth control, and two, what her decisions were gonna be after the fact if she did get pregnant. You know what I
Hey,
mean? And like I said, every answer she gave me made my mind for me, pretty much, that now, unfortunately, I probably will restrain from dealing with black women sexually, because I can see that, not just from that experience but from many other experiences, they just don't seem to be in the right mind state when it comes to being sexually active. They feel
mm,
that a condom's good enough, and if they do get pregnant, it was immaculate conception.
mm.
You know what I
That's
mean?
sad, brother.
Dealing, unfortunately, I've I've dealt with a lot of different races of women, and dealing with sex, and I apologize to say, but none of the other races have said anything remotely as ridiculous as that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? There's a white girl that I used to mess with for years, and there was a lot of occasions that we didn't use condoms, but she was always on birth control. And I didn't tell her, hey, you should be on birth control. She was on it before she was even sexually active.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
it's a preventative measure. She didn't want to get pregnant prior to that. I've messed with Hispanic females the same way, Asian females the same way. But it seems like the
Steve,
only females that don't want to do it are the black ones.
Steven, Chastity asks, how old are you, brother?
I'm 28.
Okay, okay.
And unfortunately, I know I was already kind of stretching the age mentality with the age.
You cut out again, brother.
Hello.
Yeah. No, you
Sorry, I
said
think I dropped out.
okay. Now, what you were saying about the age thing now?
Oh, I was saying, I know I was kind of stretching, the age difference, but that still shouldn't have been such a difference in opinion when it comes to the matter of birth control. And I think a lot more people should have that conversation engaging in sexual activity. And if they did, it would, one, allow people to get the true understanding of what the other person is thinking and their motives. It would also help prevent having a lot of unwanted children.
Well, let me ask you this, brother. This might be a rhetorical question because if anybody listen, like I'm listening, it sounds like this was probably was trying to happen. Do you think she was trying to get pregnant by you?
I can honestly say from, like I said, her actions, that something else that's prevalent in Black women and things like that, she has a lot of self-esteem issues, and she says that she deals with her depression, that she has a very hard time dealing with her depression. So just those kind of two things let me know that yes, if she did get pregnant, because that would be her companionship, her sense of uh, unconditional love. So she wouldn't be as depressed because she now has this entity that loves her unconditionally. Plus, like I said, all her actions prove to the wise that yes, she would have a baby if she got pregnant. And like I said, it almost seems that yes, that's her intentions. Whether she wanted to forthright say it or not, yes, that's pretty much what she was attempting to set up.
Jesus, man. Jesus Christ. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, brother.
Yep. And I just kind of wanted to share this story, not to put anybody down or anything like that, but just to kind of let people know, like, there are men out there that think the correct way, and it's like, if you're not just hungry and thirsty, if you can take a second and think before you act, then you can save yourself.
Cut out again, brother.
Yeah, and that's really my thing. Also, it's kind of sad because I don't understand
You cutting out again.
with having that she had mentioned. I don't know if you could hear me or not.
Yeah, I hear you now. And I don't know if you're moving or that's just your phone cutting in and out, but it's like every time you say something good, your audio cut out for some reason.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, I'll stay stationary. It's because I'm moving around. But
Right.
I had mentioned to her, like I said, we had a long conversation, and she said about her niece, her sister having her child. I said, well, do you think your sister would have had that child if she knew that there wasn't going to be any kind of help for her? And of course, she said, yeah, she would, because she wanted to have her child. She loved her child. I said, that would make no sense. I don't understand how you can love a child when you just peed on a stick and found out you were pregnant on accident.
Jesus. Oh, yeah.
So you didn't plan on having a child, but you just found out you're pregnant, and you now love this child too much to give it up.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God.
That doesn't make any sense. She also said that her sister got pregnant at 16, and
come on,
the baby daddy was also 16, and that he wanted nothing to do with the child at first. Even while she was pregnant, he told her that he wanted nothing to do with the child. She still had the baby. They broke up, and for a couple years, she said that he didn't want anything to do with either one of them. And then eventually, I guess his dad talked to him and laid it into his head that she would put him on child support and ruined his life. So he had no choice but to be involved in the child's life. She says now he's, you know, a great father and this and that. I said, yes, he's a great father because he has to be, not because he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of the mistakes is literally just that. You know, women feel that, all right, well, if I do have this kid, you know, he'll be a father. But if I tell you I don't want to have kids from the very beginning, you're kind of setting yourself up, and like I said, it's your motive is to control, and that's kind of what it breaks down to. She felt that she could use her sexuality to control the situation, and that was the end all see all.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I was glad that I was an example to her of a man that's not controlled by vagina.
But you know what? You know what's gonna happen now?
She
You know
gonna
what's
go
gonna
find
happen? She
a
finna
weaker minded man.
she finna go find a simp. And what's finna happen? You finna be everything but your name. You finna be a fuck boy. You finna be a coon. She probably gonna say you gay. And she probably even say that stupid shit, sucking dick. She probably even start bringing it into the fray. And Chassie, you are right. The females in her
Nice.
family are horrible. They have no morals. The females
Oh, she tried to use her mother as an example, saying that, well, my mom had three kids and raised them on her own, and she
Oh
only
my
used and
God.
she said my mother did it without help. She only used welfare when she needed it, and then immediately got off of it when she didn't need it anymore.
Bullshit.
I said, so
Bullshit.
your mother had aid, which is exactly what I said, is that women don't mind being single mothers because they know that they have aid. And I
And
said,
some
I
of
said, and that right after she said that, I said, and that,
come on, brother. You cut out again. You're getting good, brother.
why I probably, yeah, I said, being surrounded by all these single mothers, if you did get pregnant, they would just encourage you to have this child because they did it, so you can do it too.
You know what? You said that the mama was getting aid, but the way they going right out here, I'm surprised all of them got AIDS. And I know that's something bad to say, but
Oh, yeah.
if you looking at your mama as an example that she raised three kids off of aid, that's not setting no fucking example. Not to me. Not
Not
to
at
me.
all. And like I
That's
said,
not an example at all.
you telling me that you're surrounded by a bunch of single women with kids is not beneficial to your argument. Because if I hang around a bunch of meth addicts and all they do is do meth all day, what are they encouraging me to do?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
if you're a young
Man.
woman and you're hanging around with nothing but single mothers, what are they encouraging you to do? Be a
Right.
single mother. Because they're saying not only
Oh
can
my
we help you
God.
because we have the experience, but you can get aid just like we did.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Dude, I wish there was more females in this chat room when I listen to your story, man, and just hear this sickness in this story. I
yeah.
wish there's more people in the chat room to hear the sickness in this story. But that's okay because if they subscribe to the channel once it upload, they get the notification. And this is sickening. This is sickening. It is very sick. Jesus, Jesus Christ, this is sick. No, Steve. No, Steve.
Yeah. Body.
Okay.
You know,
I
if
didn't,
as
I
a
didn't, we didn't catch none of that what you were saying, brother. You kind
oh
of
no,
cut out for
I
a
was
good.
just saying one thing that I learned, you know, from this, and that I kind of want to tell everybody is, you know, they say that men don't have too many options, you know, when it comes to these kind of situations, and I think it's the complete opposite. I think men have full control of that situation. You know, like one thing that a man can do is
Mm, 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 mm.
yo.
Hey,
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you catch that last part, but I said one thing that men can do to kind of prevent that situation is be sexually active with women that if they did get pregnant, you would actually want to have a child with that individual,
mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know? And men can stop having sex with women that they have no feelings towards. You know, if you don't feel like you can be in a relationship with that woman, you probably shouldn't engage in sexual activity with her.
Chastity just said she saw a video today that is similar to the situation that you're talking about. So you talking about this? I can imagine what the video she saw.
Yeah. But I mean, when you have to beat it into a, I think as a man, when you have to kind of beat it into a woman's head of using birth control, when it's something that's really honestly for them, I think that's kind of a point where we need to really step back and kind of look at the situation and wonder what's really going on.
Right, right. But see, here's my thing, Stephen, and I can say this as a man, and you can say this as a man. Us men as blacks done gotten to the point now, man, that once our dicks get on hard, it's pretty much too late. We gotta
Yeah.
stick it in. We gotta stick it in something.
Yep.
We
No
gotta
matter
stick it in something, no matter what it is.
no
We
matter what
gotta
it's
stick
attached
it.
to and how it smells, how anything.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna tell you a little story, man. I had a homeboy who worked at one of them sleazy hotels down here in Memphis. I actually thought their hotel was abandoned, but they actually get people in these hotels. It's one of them hotels that people just don't really spend the night. They just take people there to get their rocks off and go on by their business. So
Yeah.
I go up there and talk to him sometime, and I'll when he go to a room to clean it up, I'll help him clean up the room or whatnot. I'll just help him. So this one particular time, a room came open and we seen this guy and this girl come out the room. So we still rapping and we goes to the room. And brother, I kid you not, he went to the room. He came right back out the room. He said, "God damn!" I was wrong, bro. So I went in. He said, "Go in there." Mine went in there, man. Spit nothing but pure fucking rotten ass pussy. Nothing but pure, funky, rotten ass pussy. That room was funky as hell. And then I looked on the dresser and saw that the woman tried to spray it so it won't smell so bad. No, dear, that is a living organism between your legs. Your shit is stanky as hell. And I'm looking like this nigga just fucked that. Smell like that. He just fucked
Yep.
that woman smelling like that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That shit will make me puke. It will make me
Exactly.
puke. And then you would think that a woman, white or black, would have more respect for herself not to take her drawers off smelling like that. There's no way in hell you could not smell it through your pants. That shit is
Thank you.
funky. So either she was a trifling bitch or she was an actual streetwalker, which AKA is a whore. Is a whore.
Yep.
Or she just don't take
But
care of
for
her
some
personal or she don't take care
for
of her
some
personal hygiene real well.
hygiene. Yep. For some reason, it seems to only be, towards the African American side of it that's like that.
Jesus Christ, man. Look, Chassie just said she said the video was about chick with three kids, three different dudes. She caught him cheating and blasted him in front of the kids. It broke her heart. She got him by cheating in the first place. So how did it break your
Yep.
heart? You jackass. How did it break your heart?
No, I
How,
think
how, how,
I think Chastity's saying it broke her heart for that lady to say that when she got the man by cheating in the first place. Women cheat, get a man by cheating, get cheated on, and then want to talk shit to that man like he did something wrong.
brother, why do we do that? Because us men's we do that shit too. We think it's okay for us to fuck around. And
Like I said, once
when female
you said it before. Once your dick gets hard, there's no other thinking. You have to stick it in something.
no what no I'm talking about like she was upset because the guy was cheating, but that's how she met him because she was fucking off. And we guys we do that too. We think it's okay for us to cheat. When a girl does it, it's a big fucking problem. Why do we all do that? And she just said all the kids was all on the fire, bro. Now, what kind of example you
Yep.
setting this? What kind of example you setting this as a woman?
I mean, not even that, but how do you think the kids feel? Like this is a baby, turns about 3 or 4. You have another baby, so that baby's not even not your baby anymore. You know what I mean? So
Jesus.
now he feels like, all right, well, I'm being neglected because you now have this newborn, but the other child is still young and is too young, so it still needs that nourishment as well. And then you go off and have another baby, but now you have 3 different babies by 3 different guys, and instead of all your attention being on your kids, you now go out and get a boyfriend.
Oh man,
You know what
I
I mean?
swear,
And I,
I
to be
swear.
100% honest, I fault the man, not the woman. I fault that man because how are you going to be the boyfriend to a woman with 3 kids by 3 different guys?
Bingo, bingo.
So in that situation, yes, it's the man, and I can say, of course, not 100, but 99%. It's the man's fault. You know what I mean? Like that's horrible. And I have another story. My he just recently kind of got into that situation. Really good dude, has a real good head on his shoulders, but
Yeah, I got the people. Y'all got to excuse the cutting in and out of the audio because I think he's using his phone during this conversation, so he'll be back in a second.
and that
Hold
was
on,
easy.
wait. You
It was
you cut out, brother. So you gonna have to start it back over. You cut out. So you said you got a homeboy that did what now?
I have a homeboy that he pretty much did the man predator thing, which is find the easiest target. He found himself a girl that had 3 kids, and pretty much her activities included and only limited to going to work and coming home and taking care of her kids. So he pretty much preyed upon that situation and used it to his advantage, saying, "All right, well, this would be easy vagina to get because she doesn't do anything else." But unfortunately, he fell into her trap because I don't understand why he wouldn't see it before, but she has 3 kids by 3 different guys and she's single.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, there's something wrong. There's something wrong in that picture. You know what I mean? But instead of being smart and going after a woman that was, sorry to say it, but harder to get, You know what I mean? Because a
Mm-hmm.
single woman's harder to get than a woman with kids.
Mm-hmm.
Reasoning being is because she's not a single woman is not without kids. She's not tied down, so she can do whatever she wants. Versus
Mm-hmm.
that stay at home mom, the only thing she can really do is stay at home and fuck. So her form of enjoyment and the best activity that she can engage in is just that, having sex. Because she can't do anything else because she has to stay home with her children. And like I said, my homeboy kind of fell into that trap. You know, she threw the pussy at him, you know, allowed him to come over, spend the night at the house, hang out, you know, and he gives me a call one day, that infamous, guess what? And I'm like, I'm more sad for him than I am, you know, upset that he didn't think about it, you know, because
Right.
100% he's at fault for it. It was his fault, you know what I mean? And yes, she could, you know, not have the child, but in this instance, it's his fault, 100%, because he decided to try to choose a target that was easy and ended up getting screwed.
Mm. Well, I would say it's his fault because of this sense right here. And I think a lot of us men don't think about this. Um, when you decide to deal with a woman with kids, I agree with a woman when she says this. If you're going to accept me, you got to accept the package. And they talking about the kids. So there's no you liking me, but you're not going to deal with my kids because we're a package.
Yep. And the
You
worst part
know.
of that is now that he's having this newborn, he now has to be father to all three of these other kids.
Wait, whoa, 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 hold up, hold up. So she had 3 kids. He turned around and got her pregnant.
Yep.
Dude, are you fucking serious?
Exactly.
And you feel bad for him? I don't.
So bad for him because it was his decision, you know what I mean? Like 100%. Like I said, he made that choice to try to attempt to pick that easy target, but he didn't do his homework. And that's what most men fail to do. Look at the signs. Do your homework. This woman has 3 kids by 3 different men, and she's still single. So there's obviously something wrong. That first child that she had, yeah, she could have been in a loving relationship. She had the baby, they were together, whatever, something happened, they broke up. Cool. Awesome. She has another kid with another guy. Now it kind of seems like, maybe if I have this child, he'll stay with me. He's going to have to stay around a little bit longer. Cool, they break up,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Even that you can kind of accept. Like, yeah, she, you know, had a kid, whatever. The third child, and the exact same thing happens, no, now I think there's something wrong with her. Obviously, she's doing something that's making these guys want to leave. Or she's picking guys that already have told her they don't want to be involved with her if she gets pregnant. So then she gets pregnant and decides to have these kids because she doesn't believe in abortion. And now she has these dudes either on child support or she's getting aid. You know what I mean?
Steve, hold on, brother, hold on. There's 4 people watching this, so they mean, and it's probably me included, that's hearing this. And y'all, this is sickening, you know, to hear a woman, white or black, that want to put herself through this. It is sad. It is sad. But man, I'm just speechless, brother. I just this is crazy, brother.
Yeah,
This is
no.
crazy.
Like I said, it's completely ridiculous. But men, like I said, use that, you know, as a way of targeting women. And I can say that from, unfortunately, from experience. being on dating websites and stuff like that, I've I've targeted women with children purposely because I knew, hey, I only have to talk to her for so long before obviously she's gonna invite me over to her house because that's the only realm of activity that she can do. So, like I
Mm,
said, men use that literally as a way of weeding women out. So we say, okay, well, not only am I gonna talk to women with kids, I'm gonna go for that girl that has 3 or 4 kids because I know the only activity she's engaging in is having sex because she's stuck at
mm,
home.
mm, mm, mm,
And then
mm,
you end up getting that girl pregnant because that's the only thing she's good at is getting pregnant. and now
mm.
and now you're stuck. You become another notch on the belt loop.
Dig that.
So
Dig that. Wow. Wow. Well, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say no more. 'Cause I'm speechless. I'm real speechless to actually hear that a woman is willing to throw her body out there like that, like just like a grenade or something. You know what I'm saying? Fill me up with frags, nigga, throw me out there so I can get to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
was, back in San Diego with my friend prior to him getting this chick pregnant, because I wish I would have been, and it sucks to say it, but bold enough or, brave enough to tell my friend, hey, I don't think this is a good idea for you to engage in sexual activity with this woman, kids. And it's not like she has 3 kids by one
Mm-mm.
guy out of a 8-year marriage. She has 3 different kids by 3 different men.
Right, Chastity. She said, well, hopefully you know what not to go after, and I think after this story, you know damn well what not to go after.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, somebody once told me, you always dating somebody with kids. Well, my thing is, you need days and time. You're not gonna find too many women who don't have kids. You know,
Exactly.
it,
And the
it,
women
it's
without kids don't really want to date. They're usually the ones that are going out there just having fun.
right. And don't get me wrong, but I love kids. My grandma had a big helping hand in raising me, and she ran the daycare, and she taught me how to watch after a child or whatnot. I love kids, but I'm not. Oh my god, I. So I guess with me, I don't really mind dating a woman with kids or whatever because I
No,
understand the
but
fact that. But because I understand the fact that if I do date, I'm gonna have to accept the package or whatever the deal is. But when you say to me, you're already dating somebody with kids, I mean that's like a two out of 10 chance of finding somebody who doesn't have a child. What up, Paul? Paul in the chat. That's like a two
Paul.
out of yeah, that's like a 2 out of 10 of finding somebody who doesn't have a child.
Yes, but I think that we have to do our homework on those children. What is the situation with the fathers of those children? Is she
Oh, you don't need to do no homework on how she got her. We know how she got her. She laid down and got fucked. That's how she got her.
well, exactly. I know biologically, yes, obviously that was the course of action that led to that. But I mean, as far as the involvement of the fathers, it is she the antagonist? Is she the one that ruined all the relationships and she used these kids, as a form of control? I think is it is it wrong to bar women from dating that have kids? No, not at all. Start getting to the realm of 3 and 4 kids, and you're still dating, and you got boyfriends around and things of that nature. Your children are toddlers, then no. Like when they try to say, "Oh, she's a good mother," she's a single mom doing her own thing. She's a good mother. You're not a good mom if you're allowing, like we talked about before, you're allowing random men to come around your children. If your first activity or your first encounter with this man is at your house, yeah, that's kind of the thing that you really have to kind of think about,
Man, where's my boy Huggy P? He need to be hearing this too. Where's my
Yeah.
boy Huggy P?
It's almost like if it's too easy, you should question it, and that's kind of I think what men are failing to do. We're not questioning anything anymore. We're just thinking with our dicks, and that's it. Try to find the easiest piece of pussy pretty much, and you fall in love with it.
Yeah, because
Like with my friend that was using for an example. Sure, it's all right to to engage sexually with a woman with 3 kids. Why'd you stop using condoms?
mm, 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 mm.
Why didn't you prevent yourself from just what happened? If you were that into her, how come you didn't have the talk about her being on birth control? She already has 3 kids. Why is she not on birth control?
Right.
But I'm pretty sure he didn't have that conversation with her. The reason why I'm sure he didn't is because she got pregnant. you know, so that let me know. Yes, the pussy might have been great. It obviously had to have been great for him to be idiot like that because he's not a dumb man at any stint. I'm not talking shit about my homeboy or anything like that, but
Right.
he made is a decision that literally changed his life.
You know, here's my thing. If we don't give a woman credit for anything, we got to get them credit about their pussy because that thing in between their legs is a powerful thing, and it do make a lot of us guys go crazy. I don't understand it, but with some of us guys, man, when we have sex with women, we get crazy, we get out of control, we get possessive, we think we own you when we do that.
Yep.
And to give some females some credibility, they would tell you, this is all I want, just a friend with benefit thing. But the nigga gets so pussy whipped that he goes fucking insane. I'd have seen this shit. Chick wanna come kick it with me or something. And a guy just comes up blowing up a phone, blowing up a phone, blowing up a phone, blowing up the phone. He gets possessive. And like this, he owned this woman when it's not his woman. And you know what? Chastity right. Chastity right. Well, she got a point. She said it's only as powerful as you let it be. She's absolutely right. If you
Yep.
let the pussy, if you let that pussy control you, it will. It
Exactly. But
will.
like my situation the other night, that girl's pussy had 0% power. She needed to charge that shit, put that shit on the charger, and try again.
Did you say she had an odor coming from her?
Oh yeah, that was another deterrent. When we started messing around a little bit, I noticed she just had this like odor coming from her, and of course it's coming from her lady parts. Which was
Oh,
another deterrent that made me, instantly just be turned off, and it was horrible. And like I said, I couldn't believe in what coupled on top of it, and this is embarrassing for me to even let people know. You know what I mean? Because it kind of reflects poorly on me. But this girl, when we wake up in the morning, to to stop her from trying to be sexually active with me, I literally had to have my dog lay in between us.
mm,
So I fell
mm,
asleep. My dog's in between us. We wake up in the morning. Um, unlike a regular person that would just kind of after the events of the prior night before, you would think she would kind of just get her stuff together and want to go about her day. No, instead of taking the L to hang around for pretty much 4 hours this morning, and the whole time she's sitting there, mind you, in her underwear, I'm fully dressed.
Mm. Oh boy, you must walk into the dead spot again. Yeah, me too, Chassie. I say the same thing. Thank God. Thank God.
After, like I said, messing around a little bit and knowing that you have an odor coming from yourself.
Mm, 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 mm.
So,
And when y'all got up, what happened after y'all got up?
oh, she was still kind of attempting to like get me to be sexually active with her.
Oh
You know,
Jesus! Oh Jesus!
yeah. And I'm like she just thought like the day reset. And like nothing that we had said the day before, had took any effect.
Hey, hold on, brother. Chastity said, "A wash rag and soap goes a long way." You ain't lying, sister. Preach.
Yeah, I mean she could, and not to for better for lack of words, I call it a hoe bath, and I've done it before. You know what I mean? Where you just fucking just wash your nuts real quick, and wash under your arms, and
Oh
you
my
rush out the
God.
house. You know what I mean? But for a woman, and I apologize if I'm offending anybody, but I thought for a woman like cleanliness was kind of the be all. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. Before she got to my house, I was like, let me take a shower, so my balls don't smell. I hadn't done anything all day but sit in the house, so I know it's not like I went and ran a 12K marathon and my nuts fucking smelt like yesterday's news.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I mean, and if anything, common courtesy, I was just like, if we do engage in anything, I don't want to have smelly nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I think that
Mm-hmm.
would be that would be very unpleasant for the other person, and for
Mm-hmm.
her to do the exact opposite, and that's crazy. And once again, there's men out there that would have smelt that and put on their
Mm-hmm.
put on
Mm-hmm.
their Febreze nose, their
Mm-hmm.
blind to odors, and they would have continued
Mm-hmm.
to do the do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
just to every man that does that to a woman of that caliber allows her to stay like that. You
Exactly,
know what I
Chassie.
mean? So,
Exactly, Chassie. She said, "Yeah, but a woman's smell, she had to be able to smell herself." She's absolutely right. Just like a man, he should be able to smell himself down there before anybody else does. It, it, it is common sense. It's common sense.
so like I said, it's embarrassing for me to it's
Hold on,
embarrassing.
hold on, bro. Hold on, Chaz said there's some things for Breeze can't hide.
I see that in the chat. That's funny, but that's what I'm saying. Literally, like, literally sprayed deodorant on herself and thought that was
Ah,
like she reset. Like she was no longer dirty because she sprayed
ooh.
deodorant on herself.
That's trifling.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
but like
trifling.
she the worst, and I can understand. I mean, or I now see like check this out. She left my house like that. She went to work all day. I'm pretty sure when she gets home, she's not gonna take a shower. So now she's sitting in that filth all day. You know what I mean? Then she gonna throw a random
Hey,
outfit on. and try to go outside and get an odor eliminator.
Hey, Paul said get an odor lip.
Bro, I set and it sucks because I set my room up and everything. Like I had what I did is I took a car air freshener, you know, the little thing you put on your AC vent.
Oh my
I
God,
put I,
yeah.
I, I grabbed two of those. I put them on my fan in my room, so my room smelled great. Everything. Let me tell you, this girl had the nerve to talk about my dog's fart when my dog's fart smelled better than her vagina did.
Hey, Chance, I'm laughing at what you said too, brother. But are you seeing the chat? Are you seeing the chat too?
Yeah, Chastity, I did smell her after she sprayed
Chat.
herself. Because she didn't spray her vagina, she just sprayed her shirt. Like, she didn't even spray the deodorant on her body, she sprayed her clothes. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
yeah, no,
my God,
it was
man.
horrible. But I didn't know she was like that, so it really threw me for a loop.
Oh my
And like I said,
God, brother.
I'm just so glad that I have enough restraint in myself, to not be thirsty like that.
Oh, Jesus, Jesus, man. This been a good real talk, man. This been a real good
Yeah.
talk. Anybody who watching, man, you got something you want to talk about, and you if you so
Well,
choose,
shoot,
if you
shoot,
so
shoot the link out. Shoot the link out so Paul
no, I
can
ain't talking about
join.
now. I ain't talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do start doing real talks, it'd be just me and that person, and
Exactly.
let the chat room chat on it, So anybody who looking or
Mass
subscribe
roadkill.
after y'all, and you want to do a real talk with Chris Thorns, you know what I'm saying? If you choose me to do a real talk with, you know what I'm saying? Get with one of my peoples, Stephen, Paul, Jay, or you can hit me up directly on Google Plus or Hangouts, which is Chris Thorns. Well, I don't want to put my email out there, you know what I'm saying? I want nobody trolling my email, so or
No
whatever.
worries.
But
Like I said, we'll set up the Twitter and everything. That way, people can get
oh
in
yeah, that's
get in
right.
tune and
Yeah,
get the information.
yeah. Celine said, she said, I need to set up a Twitter. She said that kind of helped me out too. So I meant to
Yeah.
do that today, but I
But no,
forgot.
this is a great thing because it allows me to talk about my experiences without
Right.
judgment, pretty much, and it also allows other people to hear a
Uh
different point of
oh.
view rather than it
Paul
just
said,
being.
Paul just said he want to do one. Okay, Paul, I got you, brother. Uh, shit. What's tomorrow? What's today? Tuesday. Uh, Paul, I might see if I can squeeze you in today sometime, brother. If it's already Tuesday over here, 2:38, so it's already Tuesday. Uh,
You wouldn't be anywhere close to giving them praise or acknowledgement for it. Matter of fact, you would
oh,
lose respect for these men.
man, I didn't hear nothing you just said because your audio went out. Hold on, I'm talking to
Uh,
Paul real quick. Today Tuesday, right? 2:39. Today Tuesday, right?
yeah.
Okay. Paul said he want to do a real talk. So I don't know, Paul. I probably can get you in probably later on today, tonight, or whatever. I'll probably try to catch him in the afternoon sometime before I go to my first job tomorrow. Or I'll probably do one with him tonight, like I'm doing you or whatnot, which probably be more. I'll probably be in a better position to do it here. Well, now I probably need to do it at home, but that's where my actual internet connection is because I'm running off my phone, which I think is doing damn good right now. I'm surprised it ain't dropped me yet. So, uh, okay, Chad, take care of your business, babe. She said she'll be right back. She getting a phone call. Steve, Paul said, make sure you spray the room.
Yeah. No, it was
uh,
a horrible experience, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm just happy.
Paul,
I'm happy I made it out.
yeah, for real. Paul, you got something that you got a certain topic you want to do a real talk about? David just hit me something. I now believe Black Lives Matter just as bad as Islamic terrorism. David told me he tired, man, but he's still hitting me up.
Shit.
Unless
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm
watching
saying.
now.
We
Unless
can
he's
um
watching.
we can cut this one and then just do a hangout. That way we can get everybody on and just have a conversation if you're up for it.
No. No. Oh wow, Chance, Tommy know y'all over here?
Say it again.
Chance just typed in and Tommy says hi to everybody. Oh, Chance, Tommy know y'all over here? Cause you know when she first came in the
Nice.
chat, I said, 'cause when she first came in the chat, I said, shouldn't you be able to enter your dig? And she like, well, she watch it, but to an extent. She said, I guess she waiting on the Tommy to come back and run it. I'm waiting for Tommy to do his live shows again, brother. That's what I'm waiting on. I can't wait, man. I'm
Sucks
waiting
to
on.
meet different people.
Yeah, I'm waiting for his live show to come on. But you know, she say he do know. She say he know. Tommy a good dude, brother. He a good dude.
Oh yeah.
So that, that
I
that's
mean, like,
that's why I'm glad. Tommy, Chance, is Tommy in the chat, or you just got to talking to him? Is he in the chat? Cause I hope he hear this real talk and ask him if you talk to him. She said something about she don't like it now. Yeah, she's right. She said I don't like it now. She said cause it's all over the place. Yeah, I just got a notification that they doing it again. Look here, man. I work, so I can't be doing hangouts back to back like that. But I work, so I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I don't knock them. I don't knock them, but I don't see how they do it. Chastity, if you're still on the phone with Tommy, tell him I say I appreciate him so much for coming in the chat the other day. And I would really love to send him the link to this so he can watch this real talk, if he don't
yeah.
mind.
And tell him
I
Steven
really,
Taylor. Tell him Steven Taylor says hi, not Steven Tyler. He always says my name wrong on the donations.
I really want to hear, I really want him to hear this real talk. I really want him to hear this. And if he's okay with me sending it to him, man, I'll be more than happy to. More than happy
Yeah.
to. So I think he on the phone with him. So, but that's cool though that he knows that they over here and he's not tripping, man, because he know I'm not trying to piggyback, man. You know I'm not trying to piggyback off of him. You know what I'm saying? How can I piggyback off an audience that I'm already down with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're all the same audience. It's not like
That's what
we're
I'm saying, man.
we're we're pandering for different people. It's we're just trying to get the community together and get everybody a chance to speak their mind.
I figured he'd say that. She said he said he will if he has time. Okay. He's still with the babies then. He's still with his babies then. Okay. I respect that. I don't wanna push it on him, but I respect that. But
Exactly.
I probably still send it to him in email or whatever. So Chaz, if you don't mind, tell him I'll still send it to him in email. Just take a look at it whenever you get a chance. I'll still send it to him. Or if you want, you come on my channel and look at it, you know. It's all good. It's all good. Tell him thank you. Paul
But
said he
yeah.
want to do. He said he want to do a real talk about. Oh,
Oh
let me
yeah.
see.
I think
Let me
at
see what
the
he.
at the end of these conversations, we should have like a teaching point and what you learned from the experience. The incident.
You know what? It's funny you say that because that's what I do with Paul. Whenever I get through doing a live show with y'all, I go do not a hangout, but I do a Skype with Paul, and he's unpacking. Okay, gotcha. Okay, he's unpacking. Okay, cool. Uh, and I talk with Paul about the show, and me and him just get together and talk, and we talk about what went wrong with the show, what could make it better, or if the show was a complete success. We'll talk about how successful the show was. Like last night, the show, both shows was a complete success. And if it was for Chastity and Celine, brother, they the one who made it happen. That's why I thank them so much for doing what they did, brother. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying? They made that happen. They made that happen, man. they made that happen, brother. So I had to make this because I know if anybody who get them the
Yeah.
fuck out the chat room, I know it'd be them. But so far so good, man. Even this real
Oh,
talk.
and one more thing besides, of course, us talking and being able to voice this opinion. I also want to throw it out there because most people say that Tommy doesn't do anything for the black community, but it's because of Soda Nation's views and stuff like that that also aided in my ability to weed out the thirst traps
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
allow me to pretty much the opportunity, to be able to take a step back and look at it for the situation for what it is, and that literally black women are just, you know, uh, dick and attention starved.
Right. So, Chancellor,
Uh,
if you don't mind me asking, when Tommy called, what you told him that I was doing a show, or what exactly did you tell him? If you don't mind me asking. I'm trying to see what did Paul say he want to do a real talk about. I'm trying to look in the chat room. Like, oh, there you go. He said we could talk about marriage laws and how it suits women. Oh, that's his area right there.
shit. Oh yeah.
That's his area right there. So he want to do a real talk about marriage. Hey, I think I can get into that. I don't know how much of it can I get into it because I've never been married, but I guess I've seen enough marriages that haven't lasted that long that I can talk about it. And the reason it don't last that long because a lot of people so anxious to get married just to say that they married, they don't really take the time out to find out who their partner really is. You know what I'm saying? And you got some
Exactly.
people they just eager to get married just to be like everybody else. I'm not marrying nobody until I stay with you, learn your habits, and
Yep.
see if I can
Shit.
deal with your habits. And if I can deal with your habits, if I can deal with your
I have a
oh
very
oh
skewed.
wow cool. Chastity said she told him she was watching my show and he was cool. He said if I'm on after a while he'll stop by. Wow, how cool is that, brother?
Yeah. No,
How
I kind
cool
of
is
have
that?
a skewed vision on the marriage thing. Just a little insert. I think men get married to have easy pussy, and women get married. Well, like I said, it's a biased opinion, but women get married for the financial obligation, for the financial gain.
Ooh, ooh. You know what?
And
You
I'll leave
might
it
need to
at
be on.
that. And
Yeah.
when you well, I can say I'll leave it at that. When you and Paul have your talk, I'll be in the
Ooh.
chat room and giving a couple opinions
I
as
don't
well.
know, bro. After you said that, I might need to be having real talk with both of y'all. After you just said that. Ooh.
I mean, we can. Like I said, I know you wanted to do it another night, but I think that would be an awesome topic. And
Ooh.
while we all three are here right now in the moment, that would be an awesome
Ooh.
conversation to be had.
Nah, I ain't finna do it right now, cause I'm actually at work and I don't want to eat up all my hotspot data on my phone doing this shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, you're right.
Uh, Man, I would love to. Plus, I'm still at work, brother. So and
Yeah, no worries.
I actually got to get off here after a while. But I'm gonna tell you what Paul just said. Paul said many women file false report to gain custody of the kids, putting the man in jail. And he is absolutely right. These whores can do this, and when they find out that it's false, nothing happens to them.
Nope.
Nothing happens to them. Nothing happens to them.
Exactly.
These whores can sit up there and do this to us men, and nothing happens to them. He says 70% of divorces, I don't know how to say the word, I don't know how to say the word, he just put in there, initiated, initiated, I believe he tried to say initiated by the woman. But you know what? One thing I want to say about that marriage thing he talking about, why do some people do this stupid shit right here? If a man from out of the states come over to the U.S. soil, but somebody would sit up there and agree to marry that person just to make them a legal citizen of the states. I think that's the stupidest shit anybody can do. Have you heard somebody doing that before? I ain't not Steve. Goddamn, man. Y'all in the chat, have y'all ever heard somebody doing that before? You know, marry somebody from out of the states just to make them a legal citizen in the states? I think that's the stupidest shit.
Marriage for citizenship?
Yeah, have you heard that shit?
Oh yeah, happens quite often.
Augustus said, I don't believe in divorce, been separated. Chastity said, and they know that, and that makes it a dangerous game. Paul said, marriage is not good for guys, Chastity, and the laws backs women. You're right, it does. You know, women have the most power when it comes to the law. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing how much power these folks got when it comes to the law.
Oh yeah. I mean, and
They can,
it's not even just the law. It's just power in general.
don't you know? I guess in some states, if a woman is pound caking you and you push her off, you would get in trouble because you put your hands on her, and the bitch ain't
Yep.
gotta have no bruise, no nothing.
Yep. And the majority of the time, you'll still get arrested anyways as the initiator, because they're gonna
That's what
say,
I'm
"Well,
saying.
we're gonna remove you from the situation because you're the stronger party of the two." So you get
Shit.
arrested and get taken to jail because you're the man, and they didn't want to leave you there because you might do something to her later. So
Right, right. But dude, we finna get off in another conversation, man. Let me get out this thing. Steven, hey, y'all, pretty much this was Steven idea. He wanted me to open up the forum to talk about this, and I was more than happy to do it for him. And
yes,
hopefully, for what y'all have heard, especially y'all men, when y'all go back and play this video, hopefully y'all take what this man says and literally learn how to take your dick and go home. Seriously.
and if you're already at home, take your dick and keep it in your pants.
Exactly. Exactly. 'Cause it's a damn shame for me to hear this man talk about how this woman was trying to throw herself on this man without using any kind of precautions. And this man was trying to teach her right to keep herself from hurting herself, but she still wanted to fuck him. I'm applaud about it. I'm applaud about it. Uh, wow. Uh, Steve, I give you the last word, but anything you want to say to, you know what I'm saying, before I close this down?
Yeah, I mean, I was glad that we were able to open up this topic, and like I said, it's an issue that I'm sure many people have dealt with, and it's just kind of they didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? You're Of course, when you're in the moment, it's kind of hard to say what you would do versus what you actually have done. And I just kind of want to let the men out there know, that ultimately it's our choice. And if you don't take your choice wisely, then once you give up your choice and a woman gets pregnant or anything of that nature, it's you can no longer say that she did you wrong or anything like that because you allowed that situation to happen in the first place. So for you men out
Mm,
there, my reasoning for, like I said, for having this conversation is just to let you know that there are men out there that can restrain, and that want to do it the right way. So hopefully there's more people that come out and give their stories and testaments about doing things the right way rather than doing it the wrong way, just for the sake of getting some pussy.
right. Augusta just said, feminist is live and well. He's absolutely right, brother. It is. He's absolutely right. It is. Um, appreciate you, Steve. Let me say this. Thank y'all who all in the chat that took the time to come over here and check this out. So I'm assuming y'all got y'all notifications on to let y'all know when I'm going live. And y'all could have been doing something else, but y'all chose to come here and take a peep at my show and listen to me and this man talk it up about the situation, and I thank y'all so much. And I thank y'all so much because my grandma taught me to be a humble man. So that's why I'm so thankful when people come by. Although it's saying I only got 5 people watching, I'm fine with those 5 people because those 5 people watching could have been doing something else. But y'all chose to come over here. And I appreciate that. Paul, you next, buddy. You said Wednesday. I actually wanted to plan to do a live show Wednesday, but we'll see how it goes, brother. We'll see how it goes, brother. So, Paul, you up next. Y'all like the video, comment. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. Add me on Google Plus if you haven't. Add me on Hangouts if you haven't. And also, I want to say this to y'all in the chat too. If y'all got a topic that you want to bring up, hey, holler at me, Paul, or Steven, or whoever. They'll let me know that when y'all want to talk about a topic, and I'll be more than happy to open up a forum for us to get on the panel and talk about the topic. So we welcome outsiders too. So y'all got a topic y'all want to talk about, get with one of us. Hey, let us know, brother, and brother or sister, and we'll open the panel and we'll discuss it. So if nothing else, y'all send me some more subscribers too. Send me some more
Yeah.
subscribers, man, for sure, man. Other than that, real talk though. Appreciate y'all for coming back. Appreciate you, Steven, and hopefully a lot of us men, we see this and think twice before sticking a dick in anything. Hopefully they think twice before sticking their dick in anything. That's all I gotta say on that, brother. But appreciate you. Good night / good morning to your brother. Till next time, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you, chat. Love y'all.